We recently talked about Power Rangers helmets, and in that video, I said that the helmet and the costume are two very different things, as we have seen that there are awesome helmets, but the costume is terrible. This is why we should separate these two things, as it also happens the other way around. In this video I am not going to talk about specific suits, since almost always, the suits are the same for the whole team and the only thing that changes are the colors and the helmet. This is why we are going to talk about the seasons with the best costumes. Without mentioning those special rangers, we will only talk about the basic equipment. This is going to be a video based on my personal taste, and as I always say, everyone has different tastes, so leave in the comments which are your favorite costumes. I'm going to start with the costumes I like the least and finish with the ones I think are the best costumes of the whole franchise. The costumes I didn't mention is because I think they are terrible to mention in this video. We can start with Zeo, which has an Egyptian and pyramid style. This costume is quite simple but has a round design on the neck which looks like an Egyptian necklace like that of a pharaoh. It then has the same design on the chest, but in the shape of a triangle, which gives it a touch of a pyramid. It also has several details in gold details and a belt of the same color. These suits combine very well with the helmet, and despite being so simple, they still stand out anywhere. We can now continue with the samurai, and I'm talking about the first season, since the costumes changed in Super Samurai and I didn't like that design very much. The samurai costume matches the style of the series very well, and the black lines on the chest give you the feeling that you are looking at a real samurai. I really like that the pants are black, as this changes the idea of having a full suit of the same color, and this makes it more interesting. Another important point is that the boots are the same color as the upper body. The gold belt matches very well with his sword, and the best thing is that it is a very simple detail, since there is no gold color in the other parts of the suit. We continue with the Ninja Steel theme, and just like Samurai, Ninja Steel changed their costumes in the other season. I prefer the first season, with simple costumes, with good designs. The important thing a costume should have is that it should be able to match the style of the season and the Ranger's helmet. Ninja Steel manages to combine both, and despite not being such a ninja-like suit, they still made a different version, and it looks just as good. The ninja star drawing they have on the chest is the best thing about the suit. Another thing they made different is that the costume of the two women is different from the men. This is something interesting, although many may see it as something of inequality. Even though I am not a fan of caped heroes, I can admit that I really like the Mystic Force costume. This costume, like Ninja Steel, was given a slightly different touch between men and women. The men's is a full body suit with the same color, and the women's only covers the upper body and has white pants. Even so, the colors of these costumes made them a little different, because if we look closely, we can notice that these colors are brighter. The design with black and gold lines looks spectacular, and the belt design looks great too. The cape doesn't look good, but the part of the cape that covers the chest is the best part of the costume. The SPD costume looks very much of the future, and this is something that blends very well with the series, since everyone knows it is made in the future. I really like that this is one of the few suits that doesn't have the color gold and they used silver. We can also see that the gloves are short and are not like almost all the other suits that almost reach the elbow. I really like that they fit the theme of the season very well, as they have the police logo all over them. The most impressive thing about this suit, and it is something that some people don't realize, is that on the chest each ranger has a different number. It's good to know that nowadays they are still creating good costumes, because I really like the Dino Fury ones. This suit has that triangle on the chest that we can compare with the teeth of a dinosaur. Another thing I really liked is that they added another color to the suit. That gray color gives it a different style. The gold-colored bracelets are big and shiny. Besides having 2 on each arm and 2 on each leg, this is a great detail of the suit. Another thing I really like is that the gloves and boots are the same color as the suit. This is something a little more modern. Dino Thunder's costumes can confuse anyone, as it looks like a very simple suit with many triangles on the sides. The reality is that when we look at the suit from the front, we can see that they look like dinosaur teeth as well, and making those triangles all over the suit is a bit more daring. The logo on the chest and the simple design of the triangles makes you feel like you're looking at rangers combined with dinosaurs, and that's important as it fulfills the theme very well. Even though the Super Mega Force helmet is not one of my favorites, I have to say that the costume looks amazing. Obviously, everyone can notice that this season's theme is pirates, and this can be seen all over the suit. This suit has a lot of well-matched details, and we can start by talking about the best thing about it, which is the jacket. We know that this supposed jacket is attached to the suit, but still, it gives the feeling that it is a separate jacket from the suit, and that is the best that I like. We can also talk about the short gloves and the boots with the silver part. The design of the full chest is very good, and the belt combines very well with everything. All this can also be applied to the previous season, Megaforce, as this suit has similar things, but I like this one more because the white pants make it look clean, modern and sophisticated. This suit has more gold details, and the chest design changes a lot. Both seasons have excellent suits that meet all the requirements to be the best suits. Still, there is one costume that is my favorite, and I couldn't talk about this costume in the helmet video since they don't have helmets. Power Rangers Ninja, which are full costumes from head to toe. These were the most different costumes of the entire franchise, and the ones that best met the theme of the season. Aside from being very similar to the real ninjas we all know, they have details that make them look like Power Rangers. The large power coin on the chest is my favorite part of this costume, plus the gold-colored lines and diamonds on various parts of the body give it a different style that makes them look very powerful. After 30 years of history and seeing many different costumes, no costume makes me feel as much excitement as this ninja costume. If you like ninjas, like this video, and subscribe to this channel for more Power Rangers costumes.